playoff volleyball here at the Luke Urban Fieldhouse. Really excited. The Lady Hilltoppers getting a home match here in 2019 after a fantastic regular season performance. They'll host Whitman-Hanson this evening in the Fieldhouse. Evan Massard with you for the call on Fred TV. Great to have you for this action. Durfee with a 13-7 regular season, good for the number 7 seed here in South Division 1. Whitman-Hanson 12-8, just up the road in the Bridgewater area. And they come in as the 10 seed. Again, a 12-8 record for them. Durfee starting with the ball, and it's Emma Resendiz on the serve to get it started. And that'll fall inbounds right on the boundary. This is the third straight year that this Lady Hilltoppers team has made it to the tournament. Most of these ladies were freshmen that first time, and 3 years ago, and that made it. They made it to Bishop Feehan, where they were swept. And last year, made it in as well, and lost in Oliver Ames. This year, hoping for a change of fortune, maybe third time's a charm. Good set and a good finish. The violation in front gives the Hilltoppers their first point. But these girls have had a great season, and they're definitely hungry, especially after the disappointment of losing in round one and done in each of the last 2 seasons in the tournament. That one falls in as well. A little miscommunication for the Lady Panthers, and it falls. So Durfee with a 2-1 early advantage. We'll play best of 5 as we usually do. Nothing changes there. One of the only additions, there was a whistle. There was movement before the serve in the front line of the defense, so Durfee getting the point. Don't see that too often. Now, one of the only differences you'll see here, which I think is fantastic for the playoffs, I wish that we had it all season long, are line judges. So instead of 2 officials right in the middle of the court, you got 4 officials on the court. So we have the 2 line judges at either side, opposite corners, and then the 2 officials at the net, one on the ladder, one on the floor. Good serve again. Gonna be a tough play, and it's gonna fall in. Talked to Coach Bullier before the game, the Lady Hilltoppers. Said it's just another year, more experience as each year, each game goes on. She said had a very good practice yesterday before today's match, and so she said that really added some confidence. Great dig in the back by Michaela Lay. And a little bit of home court advantage as that one hits the scaffolding and the beams up in the ceiling. And if it comes back at you, you got to play it. So it should be 4-2. Kept in, third touch going to be sent back to the Hilltoppers. Resendiz with the set. Big finish. It'll stay in play though. Great job there on the other side by Lily Welch. Ranging out of play to keep it going. And that one, Hilltoppers with the point, 5-2. Now one of the questions I had for Coach Bullier, and it's a pretty valid question, is, you know, so often, and it's not just in volleyball, that one heading back. So often the case down here at Durfee, when you make the tournament, end up seeing an opponent in the playoffs that you've never seen all regular season, or sometimes never seen before, period. as is the case with Whitman-Hanson. And so Coach Bollier said, you know, it's a double-edged sword. It can be, but it kind of good and bad, I guess you could say. So no experience, well, it can make it difficult because you don't have anything to go off of. But that can make it fun as well because you just don't know what to expect. And to that point, you know, she said in-game adjustments is probably going to be the key to winning the match. Ladies have to make adjustments on the fly in this game with no prior history against the Panthers. And the same could be said for the Panthers against the Hilltoppers. It's going to be who can make adjustments in this game to outlast their opponent. That's really going to be the bottom line. You know, we saw Fian 2 years ago, Oliver Ames last year. We didn't play them in the regular season. Here we are, again, Whitman-Hanson today. We have not seen them. So it makes it challenging. That's out of play. Durfee with the point, 7-3 the score early. But again, it's not like this is something we see just in volleyball. You know, we've seen it in other sports in the tournament as well. And part of the problem is, you know, when you get up into the Taunton, Brockton, that area, heading north, there's a lot more D1 schools. Down here, there aren't in the South Coast. And that's, I think, where you run into the problem. So you have your rivalry games, you have your league matchups, and then you're trying to fill your schedule, and it makes it challenging. Timeout for the Panthers. Coach Richner calling timeout, an 8-3 Hilltoppers lead here as the 60-second timeout clock is wound. 50 seconds now left in the timeout. But, you know, I see it from both sides. You know, it can be frustrating for me watching when you say, oh, you're seeing all these teams in the regular season, and you think, well, why aren't we seeing them in the postseason? And a lot of times it's because you don't have, they're not divisional opponents. Playing in the conference is different than a division. You know, divisions are where it counts in the playoffs. Conference, it's a little different. So, you know, for example, you have in this new Southeast Conference, Dartmouth, BR, Brockton, New Bedford, and Durfee. There's different divisions there across the board, but they're all in the same conference to get into the tournament, and then you don't see them. So that's where it kind of can be a little bit funky in how the MIAA has it aligned. That's dug out and saved by Resendiz on the back end of it. And that's strong swing in front of the net for the Panthers to get one back. Hanini with the swing, dug out by Welch in front. Oh, excuse me, Alexis Conley, rather. That was Connolly in front, number 10.
Nice job, Emma.
Into the net, tough serve for Hanini. Gives it back to the Panthers, 9-5. And that was actually number 18. So it was Lily Welch. I thought the 8 was a 0. So Welch, and now she'll serve, good serve. Resendi's gonna get the set. Not a full swing there from Hilltoppers, Celine Mayette. Hard hit, skimmer over the top for Sophie McDonald. Make it 10-5. Now Mayette on the serve, and for a better this time from her teammate, and that time it is, oh wow, straight down to the court, right along the boundary and kept in. Good elevation and strong downward motion on the kill. That one played back. Third touch. Hilltoppers will get it back. Resendiz will try setting again this time. That time McDonald. The first time was for Leticia Carvalho. Nice job by McDonald to just take it. Resendiz again, a long volley here. This one head to the corner, and it's going to go out. Hilltoppers get the point on the deflection, I believe.
Way to get there, Mackenzie. Way to get there.
It is Durfee ball. Durfee, it was deflected off of one of the Panthers, so 11-6. Good serve from Resendiz, and it's going to fall in. Right in front of Sofia Berardinelli and her teammate in the libero. Got a really good crowd on hand here, too, for both sides. I mean, the gym here kind of gets a little smaller with volleyball. That's going out too. With the screens down and the teams on the other side, we don't open the bleachers on the team side. I kind of wish we did. We'd give a little more room. But nonetheless, a really good fan base here. Durfee represented with the students as well. The libero, by the way, for the Panthers, that's out of bounds. That's Maya Feisch. And she's the captain as well, so she's in the libero. 14-6. Another good serve from Resendiz. That makes it over. She'll set for McDonald. And it's good for the kill. Oh, Feisch did all that she could to get there. Stuck the arm out, diving to the court, but nobody there to back her up on the tail end of it. Hilltoppers building a lead here in the first set. 15-6. Hoping to make it 10 points. Well, that was going out, but it was played by Feisch in the back. Resendiz will set again. This time for Cavallo, and that's going to be trouble. No, played nicely by Hurley. Double touch as Resendiz went backwards on the set, and that can be tricky sometimes. So they give a point back, but it was a nice run there for the Hilltoppers to build that lead up. That's into the net, and Durfee will get it right back. That one out of play. Kyla Fagan. It was a good swing going across the court, but just a little long, and now a 10-point lead for Durfee, the largest of the match so far. Again, we're only in the first set, but Hilltoppers looking strong early. That one tipped over, heading backwards, and Lay has to go play it. Good ranging play, and Hanini sends it over. That's out of play.
Dump to the one, dump to the one.
That's going to be short. McDonald didn't get much on that one that time. Feisch will serve. High arcing serve. Resendiz with the set. Carvalho to the court with authority. (19-8). Well, she got great elevation and timed that one perfectly. Dug by Feisch. Sent backwards. That's going to be tough. Third touch, no good. And the Hilltoppers have hit 20 points. Another good serve. Look at the downward motion. That grabs the line. It's in play for the ace.
Hey, keep pushing, lady. Push.
Well, the Panthers kind of gave up on that one. Would have been hard to get to anyway. That one really was falling fast, right off the table. Being played back. Another ace back to back. 22-8.
Go, White. Hey, stay on it, Em. Stay on it.
That one played by Fagan. Tipped over the net. Great defense in front from Mayette.
Nice job, Celine.
Reaching over with the fingertips. Careful to avoid the net. And the Hilltoppers will keep it going. Oh, whiff that time for Carvalho. Gives a point back to the Panthers, but she built up the lead even more. 23-9. That's going long, and it's set point for Durfee. Straight up. Third touch coming, got to send it over, and it's going to be played by Resendiz. Sent back towards Feisch. Big swing, that's going to fall in for the Panthers' 10th point.
Nice hustle, Schultz. Nice hustle.
Connolly with the serve on set point for the Hilltoppers. Resendiz with the set. Mayette with the finish to clinch the first. 25-10, and that is as dominating a set as we've seen from this group of Lady Hilltoppers since they were freshmen 3 years ago. 25-10 in the first set of the round one tournament game here against the Panthers. That's an impressive way to start off a one and done, a sudden death match. Total domination. So, the question will be is how can the Panthers, now we talk about in-game adjustments against a team you've never seen before. So now the test, can the Panthers make those adjustments, try to figure out what's working and what's not? Anytime you can win by 10 or more points, that's an impressive set. While we're in the timeout, this is the MIAA State Tournament on Fred TV. Lady Hilltoppers using just over a minute of the 3-minute break. They're ready to head back to the court and keep it going. While we wait for the Panthers, a word from the MIAA. A well-rounded education is one that is not only academically oriented, but one that also includes physical, social, and emotional development. Interscholastic athletics provide the other half of education. The MIAA encourages you to support your local high school athletic teams throughout the school year and, of course, in the postseason, if you make it. Getting ready for set number 2 here. The MIAA State Tournament on Fred TV. South Division I Girls Volleyball Playoff, Round 1. Durfee hosting Whitman-Hanson, number 7 versus number 10. And if you're just tuning in, it was the Hilltoppers taking set number 1 in dominating fashion. It was never close. 25-10 over the visiting Panthers. And really, I stand by what I said at the end of that, right after the set point. That was as dominating a set as I think we've seen from this group of girls, the core of which are starters and were starters 3 years ago when they were freshmen. A lot of them their junior year. Just really impressive to start off this way. So the Panthers will start off with the serve as we switch sides. Feisch playing that one in the back. The libero for the Panthers playing that back line exclusively as a defender, a swing and a miss, and that one goes into the net. And much like set 1, the Panthers get the first point. But this was their only lead, 1-0. McDonald sends it over, and it falls in no man's land. The Bermuda Triangle strikes again. All because Resendiz caught everybody off guard by sending it over instead of setting it. 1-1, and she'll serve. Double touch. And boy, it's almost a carbon copy here of the first set. Hilltoppers were down 1-0 and now lead 2-1. I have to say, really impressed. Resendiz's service game has gotten so much better as she's, become a varsity leader. Got her 1,000th assist earlier this season as a junior. She's just incredibly impressive. It's a hard enough feat to do in general, to get it done with a whole season yet to go. That's pretty impressive. That's good stuff. That one into the net. Tough serve. 3-2. Durfee gives it back. But between her and Carvalho at the end of the first set, the service game has been impressive for the Hilltoppers. Really going with the long power serves, high elevation on the set, leaping forward and getting good swings on the ball. That's a tough play, and will it get over on the third touch? It does. Good job covering the back line. Hanini again gets it done. Double touch for the Panthers, another unforced error, and it's 4-2 Durfee. Sophie McDonald on the serve. Ooh, soft touch. That could be trouble. No, played by the Hilltoppers. Resendiz rather sending it over. Now third touch again for the Panthers. Down to the ground is Feisch backing out of the way. Third touch again, and Durfee will have another chance. That one set back. Trouble, and it skims right over. Adriana Fernandez with the point.
Nice job,
Big swing there. Oh, that might have been going out. Outstretched arms of McDonald trying to play it. Sneaks through. The point to the Panthers. Played by Lay right to Resendiz. And on the far side, that was Hanini who sent it over. And the tip does not go over for Connolly. And that gives it back to the Hilltoppers, 6-3. Should be Durfee point. That was the call. Coach Bullier questioning and asking Resendiz to come over and question. But the initial signal was Durfee ball, Durfee with the point. Now the official changing the call here, saying that it was tipped, so not 6-3, rather 5-4, and the Panthers with a chance to tie. Feisch with the serve, and that was probably going out. Lay with the miscue, and we're tied at 5. You know, little things like that can rattle you if you don't just brush it off. It's only 1 point. The Hilltoppers can't allow the Panthers to go on a run here. Dug by Lay, played at the net. Good patience by Resendiz, and the Hilltoppers get the point and the ball. Oh, that was tremendous play. Lay with the great dig. Resendiz with the patience at the net to wait for it to come back. And then the kill to take the lead back. And now the Panthers' worst nightmare. Carvalho back on the serve. This time taking it easy, not going full-fledged, full power. That's tipped, dug out. And Hanini with a good swing. I heard a whistle. And it's going the way of the Panthers. We saw the net move on that one, so there was a violation. And now the Panthers, again, with a chance to try to take the lead back. Oh, that's trouble. And it'll go Durfee's way. Yeah, it's a lift. That was on Connolly. Good serve there from Fernandez. Third touch, that's fallen fast. A lot of miscommunication there. 8-6. Another good serve, not much spin on it. That one was floating in the air. You can see it dancing all around. Resendiz with the set, coming back. That's tipped in front, sent back again, tipped again in front. Some great defense from the Hilltoppers front line, but it eventually falls, and the Panthers get it back. 8-7. Connolly with the serve, falling fast, dug by Lay. Kept in, third touch coming. Tough play in front of the net. And that is a foul. Hanini with the serve. Good block in front, gonna be a tough play, sent over by Delaney Roel. Third touch, Durfee sends it back to the Panthers. They'll get to set again. Roel wants another swing at it. Oh, rides and skims the top of the net. Nothing you can do with that. That makes it 9-8. That's going to be short. Down, straight down to the court. Carvalho with the point. Tipped over, and the Hilltoppers not expecting that one. It's a good serve from Mayette. The Hilltoppers outsmarted there by the Panthers. Resendiz with the send over. It's like anything you can do, I can do better. That is in play right in the corner. The line judge making the call. And it's 12-9. And now Resendiz will serve. That's going to be short. Just missed. Sounded flat too when on contact, so just missing. It tips over. And we're going to call a net, I believe, in front. So 12-11. Point goes to Durfee on the long serve. So much closer second set here than in the first. Panthers never got above 10 points in that first set, and they got their 10th when it was 24-9 on set point. So a much closer contest here. That one down to the court as we trade possession here. Back and forth we go. Feich with the serve. Lay plays it in the back. Resendiz the set. I heard a whistle, and we're tied at 13. Double touch. Into the net. And the Panthers have their first lead since it was 1-0. It's 14-13. Floating serve, no spin at all. Played in the back line. Out of play. The Hilltoppers get it back. 14 all. Trying to tip it over, and they do. So Durfee having to send it over now on the third touch. Didn't really get to set at it, just tried to protect. That's going to be a tough play, and it's 15-14. Panthers back in front again. Into the net. Skimming over the net, coming back to the Hilltoppers. And that's good. Durfee back in front. Fourth lead change here in the second set. Fernandez on the serve, and that's into the net. Today is Halloween. The fact that it's taken me till the second set to even say it tells you how interested in Halloween I am. Probably my least favorite of the holidays, but one of the Panthers student fans that made the trip here, there's a couple kids that are dressed in costume, and made me remember that it is October 31st. The set, the finish, straight down the 10-foot line. Lily Welch with authority. How about that? That was impressive. That's fallen in. Wow, just out of play. Our line judge there making the call. 3 feet away from it. And that was awfully close, though. That was borderline. 18 all. Right place, right time for Riley Scott. And that falls. Panthers back ahead. A great second set here as we go back and forth. That's into the net. It's a 2-point advantage. It's the largest lead that the Panthers have had in the match through 2 sets. Hilltoppers get 1 back, and it's 20-19, trailing by 1. Mayette on the serve. That's in play. Abigail Martin with the point. Sophia Berardinelli will serve, try to increase her team's lead. Lay plays it. Oh, Resendiz catches the defense napping to get it back for the Hilltoppers, and now she'll serve. Try to make up for her last whiff, a rare error for Resendiz. That's a good serve. That one gets over. Third touch coming. Panthers can't do anything with that. Possession laid down to the ground to dig it. That is in play, in the corner. Rowell. (22-20). Resendiz ranging. Played in the back now by Feisch. Here's the set. With swing, played by Resendiz. She's in the back. Another good dig. Back line looking a little better for the Panthers. That into the net. Hilltoppers catch a break. Really, I'd say since maybe the 10-point mark, the back line for the Panthers has gotten a lot better. They've been playing the ball. Now, granted, part of it could also be their adjustments and where they're positioning themselves based on how Hilltoppers kind of picked it apart in the first set. That's a double touch, without a doubt, and we're tied at 22 here in the second. McDonald will continue to serve. Try to put Durfee back in front here as we near the end of the second. Another good serve, falling fast. Feisch coming in to play it. The set coming to Connolly. Another net skimmer, and it goes off the Hilltoppers, skims the net and falls out of play. Costs Durfee a point. 23-22. Feisch will serve. Good crowd. I love this. Both sides really into it, as it should be for the playoffs. This is what you expect. Call going against the Hilltoppers. And it's set point for the Panthers. Timeout for Durfee. After going back and forth literally this whole set, the Panthers able to break through and get that lead very, very late. And it's 24-22. Panthers with the ball, looking to tie up the match. Feisch will serve. No room for error for the Hilltoppers. Danger of letting one slip away. Feisch, nice dig. Connolly, the swing, right at McDonald. Hanini, blocked, and it's good, the point. (25-22).
You never see that ball.
And Whitman-Hanson takes the second. Tied up, one set apiece. While the teams meet in their timeout, switch sides, we will take a timeout as well here on Fred TV. 1-1 the score.
Hello, I'm Kelly Susie Young, Election Commissioner for the City of Fall River. You will notice some changes at the polls on November 5th. State-of-the-art voting machines will be used for the November 5th election. These are the same machines we used in the September preliminary election. You will see blank ovals on the ballot. Please completely fill in the oval next to the name of the candidates of your choice. Most municipalities in Massachusetts use the DS200 system. Now we do too. Training sessions are available upon request. Please make time to vote. It is your civic duty. We hope to see you at the polls on November 5th. If you have any questions, our poll workers will be happy to help. Thank you.
Welcome back to the Fieldhouse. Evan Massoud with you on Fred TV, the MIAA State Tournament. South D1 Round 1 girls volleyball match. Durfee hosting Whitman-Hanson. And the Panthers, the visiting Panthers, taking set number 2 to tie up the match at 1 game aside. First set was all Durfee, 25-10. Second set, back and forth the whole time. There were, by my count, 5 lead changes. And it was the Panthers taking it by 3 points, 25-22. Hilltoppers, the recipients of 2 very tough calls in that set. But regardless, certainly there were some mistakes that could have been corrected that also cost you some points. And there were adjustments made by the Panthers to try to even this out after what was a tough first set for them. So really kind of leveled off in that second set, which is exactly what you want to see, back and forth points. Lay positioned perfectly. Carvalho sending it back over as both sides continue to trade possession here. Dig, no good. As Hanini and Lay go down to the ground and neither one could get to it. I think it's because they kind of got tangled up a little bit. So all 3 sets so far, the Panthers have started out with the 1-0 lead. Good, strong serve. Oh, it hits Lay in the face. Ricocheted up into the chin, and nobody there to back her up. 2-0 lead for WH.
Get after it, on your toes.
Hanini plays, it's gonna be tough off the net. Good patience, and it's sent over on the third touch by Mackenzie Reed. Third touch, Carvalho now. Oh, redirected, and the Hilltoppers, they'll take it. Tough hit there, misplayed by Beauregard. Ready for the dig, but it's like it skimmed off the wrist. So 2-1, Hilltoppers will look to tie it up early here in the third. McDonald on the serve. Feisch plays it in the back. That's her spot. I'll tell you, Ribeiro, she doesn't move. Backline defender right in the middle of the court. 3-1. Big swing from Hanini. Oh, it's going out of play. Hilltoppers get it back. Great effort, though, from the Panthers. I thought they were going to be dead in the water. They're able to recover, but just sent it a little too long. Now, Leticia Cavarlo will serve. That's going to be a tough play, and it's going out. Four to 2. McDonald not getting down for that one. Unable to lift it. Really was falling fast too. It was a strong serve. Lay playing that one. McDonald to Hanini. Dug out by Feisch in the back. Big swing. McDonald in the right spot. We'll go to Hanini again. Coming right back. Resendiz will send it over and give it up. Tipped, blocked in front. Durfee getting it back again. This time to Mayette. And it's going to fall. And a big cheer from Mayette. Tough point to earn. Hilltoppers get it, though. And it's 5-3 Panthers. Hanini going to get the point for the Hilltoppers. Not a pretty point, but it works nonetheless. Both sides very unsettled on that sequence. The set from Berardinelli blocked in front. Resendiz scoops it or lifts it. Excuse me, that was Reed. It was not Resendiz. Hilltoppers get the point. We're knotted up at 5. Now Reed on the serve.
Come on, guys, step it up. Here we go.
Gonna be a tough play, and it's no good. 3 touches. And the Panthers could not return it. The Hilltoppers with their first lead here in this third set. Playing that line on the right side. Feisch sending it out. Coming back. Oh, that was going out, and it was played by Riley Scott. Got to know where you're at, because that was definitely going to fall out of play. Durfee catch a break right there. 8-5. And Reed looking to keep it going. Feisch will play it, going toward the net. No return. 9-5. By my count, it's a 7-0 run for the Hilltoppers.
Get up, get up.
Tipped. Lay is there. Resendiz will set for Mayette. Coming back. Another net call on the Hilltoppers. Alexis Connolly will serve. Coming right back. Blocked in front, good defense. Lily Welch was there for the Panthers, and they'll keep it. A set from Hanini on the boundary here. That one sailing back and gone. 10-7, Durfee will take over. And we will see Jessie Hanini on the serve. That's going to be trouble. Tell you, really, the Durfee service game is really what's, I think, saved them, and it's given them their advantage because there's been so many unreturned serves by the Panthers. Reed is there, good block in front. That's out of play, that was tipped. 12-7. Clearly deflected. Dug out in the back line, third touch coming, a good set. Lay, it's left, tough play. Resendiz gets it over for the point. Well, that happened fast. 13-7, and the Hilltoppers building a lead, much like they did in the first. That one, oh, that was going out, and it was played by Scott. That's twice that she's had a mental error on the boundary line. Gotta let those go. So 14-7 now. That one was definitely going out. This one not as long of a serve. Still in play. Oh, nobody home. Good block, though, in front from Mayette. All that you could do. So at 14-8, Panthers will take over, now down by 6. High serve, played in the back. Resendiz will set for Mayette. Good swing. (15-8), now she'll serve. Oh, how about that from Resendiz? One-handed flip over the shoulder. McDonald with the swing. Here's the third touch again for the Panthers. Blocked in front, but it falls in between the net and Carvalho. Again, I always say that's one of the toughest spots for the ball to go because there's just no room to move. And there's nobody in front of you because it's only the net. So it's a good block, but the block ends up costing you the point. Double-edged sword. Another serve from the Panthers. Lay plays it. Resendiz will get the set for Cavallo and a whistle. Double touch. Some have been pretty clear cut. That one I think could have gone either way. That looked like a pretty good set. 15-10. Out of play. Nice job by Hanini. Duck and cover. How about that? Well read by Jessie Hanini. And a timeout called by the Panthers. Now a word from the MIAA. More than 200,000 students will participate in approximately 100,000 high school sport competitions among the MIAA's 360 member schools this year. The Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association encourages you to support your local high school athletic programs and the students who participate in them. Watching the MIAA State Tournament on Fred TV. South Division I girls volleyball. Round 1 match, Durfee versus Whitman-Hanson. And the Hilltoppers ahead by 6 points here, 16-10 in the third. We're tied 1 set apiece. Durfee won the first. Whitman-Hanson won the second. The Hilltoppers trying to take that 2-1 advantage. Still got some work to do here in the third. They have the ball. Resendiz will serve. That's gonna just get over. Low line drive. That's going out. No deflection. Sent out of play. I always like that cross court swing. But it's tough to nail because you're dealing with such a small space to work with. That's going into the net. The Hilltoppers. (18-10). Oh, tough play, and that's gonna fall. You might have heard me laughing. There's some animated fans around us. All right, Brooke Beauregard will serve. 18-11 the score. Panthers down by 7 now. Reed coming in. Oh, nifty play by Reed, catching everybody off guard. Blocked, still in play. Resendiz there for the save. My gosh, this is gonna be a tough play, and the Hilltoppers. Hard fought point for the Panthers that time. This has been a great match. Seen some really good volleys here and some good play. That's gonna be a tough play, and it stays in. Oh, they're calling a step. That's kind of a late whistle. Crossed the line though, so. The point goes to the Panthers. Durfee will take the serve. That's inbounds, right in the corner. Oh, the benefits and the joys of having a line judge. Boy, we really miss them in the regular season. Reed plays it, Resendiz there. Now Hanini, oh, down to the court. Kind of a misfire there. And it's 19-14. The Hilltoppers still with a 5-point cushion. We can't let up at this stage in the set. That's a skimmer. Oh, tough play. Lay is there. Third touch. Hilltoppers get it over, and it stays in play. Good work. Here's the third touch now for the Panthers. That's going to fall in. Diving down was McDonald, and she could not get there in time. Best she could have done was a pancake, and she couldn't get there. Fleisch on the serve again. Oh, that's sailing long. 19-16. And the gap getting smaller and smaller. Hilltoppers need to stop. Hanini plays it. Resendiz is going to set for Hanini, who comes back in. Oh, that's a tough play here. Here's the third touch, just missing the basketball net, the backboards that are up. Hanini wants another shot at it, and she gets it. Third time's a charm. 20-16. Only had 2 lead changes in this third set. Panthers started with the lead, and the Hilltoppers went on that run. and they've led the rest of the way here. That into the net. As Berardinelli didn't get enough elevation on it. And Leticia Cavallo will serve. And from way back, going for the full power serve this time. That one, strong serve. On the third touch, Hilltoppers get the freebie. A little bit of a low set there for Resendiz. Tough one to handle. Blocked in front, coming back, and they'll get another shot at it. That is not a double touch. That's a bad call. Reed is not the usual setter. It's Resendiz, but man, that was a good set. 21-18 as Lay can't play that one. And Olivia Martin will continue to serve for Whitman-Hanson. Out of play. 22-18. Don't be confused, by the way, the Hilltoppers in white. It's actually Whitman-Hanson in the red and the black, even though Durfee's colors are red and black. Durfee wearing white home uniforms with the red sleeves. Tough serve for Reed. Probably still thinking about that double touch that really wasn't. Connolly will serve now, 22-19. Alexis Connolly into the net, so back to back. Bad serves. The Hilltoppers just 2 points away from pulling ahead here, 2-1. Hanini will serve. That one does get over. Played by Connolly. Close play, close to the net. Nobody home. And it's 23-20. We go back and forth here. Gotten a little sloppy late in the third. High arcing serve. The set from Resendiz to Mayette. Big swing, and it's in the corner. Durfee with the point, and that's the right call. That was right in bounds.
Here we go, White, here we go.
Set point for the Hilltoppers. Mayette try to serve out the third.
Get up.
Dug out, lofted by Resendiz. McDonald sends it over. Now the Panthers resetting. Tough play here, dug out by Hanini. Feisch will play it now to Berardinelli. Blocked in front, good for the point, and it's 24-21. Panthers staying alive here and hanging tough in the third. I got to give them a lot of credit because they were down. They had a big gap and they've closed it well, but still set point for the Hilltoppers. That's going to get over. Reed plays it. Resendiz to McDonald. Falls in! The Hilltoppers take a 2-1 lead. 25-21 the score in the third. Another really good set here. Kind of seen it all in the first three sets, really. You know, the first one was a blowout. The second one just back and forth the whole time. This one, Hilltoppers had a good lead, and then the Panthers kept chipping away. It was just too little too late. So the Hilltoppers with the 2-1 advantage as we switch sides. Set number 4 coming up next on Fred TV. Don't go anywhere.
Honor, courage, sacrifice, pride. Our city. Fall River has traditionally been in the forefront of honoring our nation's soldiers, sailors, Marines, and airmen. Vietnam veterans took the initiative to secure rights to an 80% size replica of the Healing Wall for Veterans Bicentennial Park. The names of over 58,000 fallen heroes will be engraved on the 360-foot-long replica wall. 100% of the money raised benefits the building of our Vietnam Veterans Memorial Wall in Fall River. Help build our wall, which is scheduled to open in 2020. The meaning, the spirit, and the value of the wall is everyone's. Be part of this exceptional, once-in-a-lifetime project. To make a donation, please visit VietnamMemorialWall.org or connect with us at Facebook.com.
Welcome back to the Luke Urban Fieldhouse. Evan Massoud with you on Fred TV. Set number 4 about to begin here. The Hilltoppers hoping to advance from round 1 into what would be the quarterfinals. And they would play Barnstable. Barnstable is the number 2 seed, 17-2. They would play Barnstable in Barnstable, and we're hearing that that quarterfinal game would most likely be Saturday on the road. But we're not done yet. That one into the net. The Panthers, for the first time in the match, will start off from behind. 1-0 Durfee. And now Resendiz will serve for the Hilltoppers. So you are watching the MIAA State Tournament on Fred TV. It is the South Division I, Round 1 girls volleyball match. Durfee hosting Whitman-Hanson. And 2-0 Durfee. That's coming right back to the Hilltoppers. And I think we're going to get called on double touch. We are. So Durfee called on the double touch, 2-1, and they give the ball back. Take away from set number 3, well, the Hilltoppers, again, they were down early. They built up a big lead. And then they let the Panthers kind of creep back in, and that's one of those things where now, especially in this, the latter half of the match, you got the game advantage. You're trying to clinch here in set 4. You don't want to go to the 5th. The biggest thing is if you have the lead, you've got to close it out here. Seeing too many strange things happen in a 5th set. And believe me, if you've been watching our coverage over the last couple seasons, and our cameraman Jake Fitzgerald, not with us today, but he'll attest to it. Seems like every volleyball match we do goes to 5 sets. So that's something you want to avoid if you're the Hilltoppers. Close it out here in the 3rd. Don't let it go, in the 4th rather. Don't let it go to 5. 4-1 the score. McDonald will serve again. Big swing, that's out. No deflection. Tough play, and I don't think that got, didn't get past the antenna. Great effort, though, for the Hilltoppers, really in a tight spot in that corner. 5-2, though. And we did get confirmation that whoever wins this match will go to Barnstable on Saturday. Athletic Director Brad Busson just letting me know that now. We don't have a time. That has not been determined. But you can check if the Hilltoppers are to win this match, you can check our Fred TV Sports Facebook page. We'll have the matchup listed for you as soon as it's made known to us. So Fred TV Sports on Facebook. Connect with us on social media. Not returnable. Hanini unable to play that one, and it's 5-4. Feisch on the serve. Hanini with the swing, played in the back. And now a set here. Oh, good defense. Hilltoppers with that front line. That was Carvalho. That's going out of play, and we're tied at 5. 4-0 run for the Panthers to even the score here in the fourth. Straight up it goes. Here's the third from Lily Welch. And the Hilltoppers behind 6-5 as the run continues for the Panthers. Late with the dig, the set from Resendiz. Good swing from Carvalho, but I think they're going to call a net. We saw it shake, and they will. And the Hilltoppers call timeout. Wise decision by Coach Bullier as the Panthers are on a 6-0 run. Yeah, the Whitman-Hanson crowd cheering, "Let's go Panthers." I'm sure the Hilltoppers fans will have an answer very shortly. But this kind of a run, something we really haven't seen from the Panthers in the match. Their first extended run of points. Durfee's had a few of them, but Panthers haven't really put together a string like this. Again, a 6-0 run. It was 5-1, now 7-5. And Feisch continues to serve another good one, make it 8-5 and a 7-0 run. Resendiz taking charge that time on the return. Lofted right in front, tough play. Reaching out is McDonald, getting it to Resendiz, and Hanini with the kill, and that breaks the run of 7 consecutive points for the Panthers. It'll be 8-6 when Carvalho gets the ball to serve it away. Good serve from Carvalho. Welch, Resendiz there in the right spot. Hanini will send it on the third. Big block! And the Hilltoppers can do nothing with it. That block came in hot and heavy. And it's 9-6. Olivia Martin on the serve, number 14. Back to Reed. Reed will send it on the third. So the free ball for the Panthers, who will look to set. They can't, so they send it back, and Durfee will try to make something out of it. Resendiz gets the set. The swing is good, and the ball is good. Hanini with the point again, working hard on that far side. And Reed will serve for Durfee. Big swing from Connolly. Got through the defense. Another big block. Kept in play by McDonald in the back line. Right place, right time. Another big block. And the Hilltoppers get the point. Net violation on the Panthers. The playoffs here this year in fall 2019. Kind of staggering the announcements and the season. It's kind of strange to see volleyball already playing boys soccer brackets. Soccer brackets haven't even come out yet, but we're already seeing playoff action here at the volleyball level. The soccer regular season literally just ended yesterday. Seeding's coming out on Friday. Today, a Thursday. Another set from Resendiz. Soft touch sent over by Mayette. Well, that's going to be a tough play Not a great set that time. 11-8. Falling fast, and it was a big swing from Mayette, but she didn't get much on it and caught the back line off guard. Hanini will serve. 11-9 the score. Hilltoppers down by 2. Lay keeps it in. This could be trouble. It does not hit the net. Feisch in the back. Big set. A good block in front. Off the net. Kept in play. Durfee will set. Out of play. Oh, they call it in. Woo, that was close. Again, we've had a few real close ones on the lines, and can't help but wonder if you didn't have the line judges there. Made some good calls tonight. Falling fast, kept in play. Here's the third touch, big swing, and the Panthers make something out of it. That was Roel. 13-9. Durfee looks a little out of sync here. Since that big 7-0 run for the Panthers, they haven't been able to put together some points of their own. 14-9, another well-placed hit. The front line looking strong for the Panthers. They've really had some good swings in this fourth set. Another short serve, played by the front line. Resendiz, in fact. Tough play, and that'll fall right in front of the bench. So Durfee gets it back, down by 4. Coming back, and it falls in. Good dig. Oh, it's fallen. Roel was out of place. Came to the corner. Big swing. Oh, that was going out. Oh, what a dig from Resendiz, but on the third touch, Carvalho could not loft it. Might have been going out. Tough break for the Hilltoppers. Maya ended up playing it. 15-12, and the Panthers get it back. Hanini playing it in the back. Set going to McDonald on the backside. Right down to the court it goes as Feisch cannot get to it. And now Resendiz will serve again. That's no good. Oh, what a great job to send that over. Hilltoppers were ready for it. Blocked in front again. Second chance effort, and it's gonna fall in. Durfee had a chance to tie it up, and they could not do so. 16-14. Good serve. Serves with no spin is so hard. Oh, that's going out. Big swing on this side. The Hilltoppers again with a chance to tie. McDonald. Right through the defense. Abigail Martin. 17-15. Feisch with the serve, playing the line. Tipped over. Everybody out of position. Hilltoppers lucky to keep that one alive. They'll try to set back up here, knowing a big swing is coming, and it's good. 18-15. Dug out in front, the set from Carvalho. Dug out in the back by Feisch, and now Conley with a big swing, and that'll sail out of play. Carvalho will serve. Connolly, another big swing. She's been tough in front. Gets it right back for the Panthers. Lay playing it in the back. Swatted right back. And it's 20-16. Timeout, Hilltoppers. Things going south pretty quick here at the end of the fourth. Some tough blocks in front. Some good positioning on the swings for and the kills for the Panthers. Making it very challenging for the Hilltoppers. Durfee had a couple chances to draw even and were unable to. And now they're down by 5 with just 4 points to work with defensively. Coach Bullier using almost the entire 60-second clock here with this timeout. So 21-16 the score. Panthers trying to force a fifth and just 4 points away from doing so. And they have the ball. Lay playing it, Resendiz to Mayette. Not a good swing. There's a big swing from Hanini on the far side. Feisch playing it to Welch on the third. Welch, rather, excuse me. That's gonna fall in. Resendiz has done that a few times tonight and has had some success with it. Hilltoppers get the point. Violation in front. So it's 21-18. Oh, it's still in play. That one's not. Right down to the court, and the ball is dead. The point to the Hilltoppers. Durfee trails by 2. 21-19. Reed on the serve again. Feisch playing it in the back. The set. Look out for Connolly. She's been really good in this fourth. That one sails out, though. I think they're calling a deflection. Must have been right in front because there's only a little bit of the court that we're blocked by because of the official on the ladder. I didn't see any deflection the rest of the way. 22-19, though, the score. As the Panthers get it back. Make it 23. No communication in front there for Durfee. It cost them a point at a crucial time. McDonald to Resendiz. Good set. Hanini into the net, and it's 24-19. Set point for the Panthers. Coming back, tipped over again, and now another swing. Lay plays it in the back. Resendiz will lift it. Hanini can't get it over, and we're going to 5. (25-19) the score as the Panthers take the fourth and force a fifth set. Hilltoppers led early in the fourth set here. The Panthers went on a 7-0 run and never looked back. They never relinquished the lead in the fourth. So the fifth set to decide it all here on Fred TV. We'll stick here. We will not go to break. We'll stay right here. At 8 points, we switch sides. Interesting little tidbit of a stat tonight. The right side of the court, right side on your frame, has won every set. Neither side has won anything on the left side. So if you're the Hilltoppers, maybe there's a little bit of good news there. If they can get to 8 first, they'll finish on this right side. So again, the winner will play Barnstable on Saturday. Barnstable, the number 2 seed. On this side of the bracket, you got Durfee and Whitman-Hanson playing. Also playing tonight is North Attleboro and New Bedford. They're at the bottom of the bracket. They will play Fian in the quarterfinals. Whoever wins that one. On the other side of the bracket, Dartmouth, the number 1 seed with a bye. They're 20-0, undefeated season for the Lady Indians. Impressive 2019, to say the least. Oliver Ames, who we saw last year in round 1, they're the 4th seed. They also have a bye, 16-4. So we begin here the 5th set. A word from the MIAA. High school sports provide an extension of the classroom where students learn to pursue excellence, the value of working with others toward a common goal, playing within the structure of established rules, discipline, loyalty, and emotional control. The MIAA urges you to demonstrate your support for these values and for our young people by attending high school competitions in your community. Evan Massoud with you on Fred TV. 5th and final set here in round 1 of the South Division I girls volleyball bracket, the MIAA state tournament here on Fred TV. Hilltoppers will start off with the ball. Resendiz will serve to start the 5th. And the Panthers start with the 1-0 lead. We'll recap if you're just joining us. The first set went to Durfee, a blowout, 25-10. The rest of the way, tight-knit sets. The second went to Whitman-Hanson, 25-22. The third to Durfee, 25-21. And the fourth, just moments ago, to Whitman-Hanson, 25-19. Their largest margin of victory. Panthers started out with a 1-0 lead in each of the first 3 sets before this one. So they've started with the lead 4 out of 5. The Hilltoppers get the point here, so it's 1-1. It's served from McDonald. That one falling fast, but Resendiz plays it. Here's the third touch, and she'll have to send it over. Connolly ready for the swing. Pancaked, it falls to the ground. Man, Connolly's had a great second half of the match. Really has been strong for the Panthers. 2-1. This one coming back, gonna be a tough play at the net. Swing and a miss. The net holds it. Feisch will serve again, 3-1. Lay playing it, Resendiz. Conley right to McDonald. I don't know if that got over. Oh, it must have. They let it go, but man, it was close. Big swing, dug out in the back. The Hilltoppers keep it alive. McDonald with a couple great saves on this sequence. Panthers fans wanted a double touch there. We could not see it. The Panthers going to give it up. They get called on the double touch. 3-2, and Carvalho will serve. I don't know, I get the feeling that we're not going to be able to settle this in 15 points. We just keep going back and forth. That's into the net. One of the only miscues for Carvalho tonight. Comes at a tough time. She's been so good on the serves. That one skips over, coming right back. Durfee will get another shot at it. Resendiz will set for Mayette. Big swing, and it's played in the back. Here's the third touch now for the Hilltoppers. They'll send it back over to the Panthers. Still alive in front. Hanini gets it in the corner. 4-3. And Reed will serve. Played on the back there by Beauregard. Setting up for Connolly. Another big swing for her. Straight up it goes. Resendiz there. Trying to go to Connolly again. She sends it over. McDonald there. Conley wants a third shot, a third try. Goes out! That was out. And Lay did not touch that, and that ball was out by a foot. That's a bad miss by the line judge right there. 4 feet away. 5-3. Double touch, and it's 6-3. It's tipped. There is Berardinelli, and they'll send it back over. Resendiz hasn't really been able to get a good set on the ball the way it's coming over from the Panthers. That's a double touch. 6-4. Through the first 10 points, the Panthers have not relinquished the lead here in the fifth. They hold a 2-point advantage. Hanini with the serve. Good one to the far side, going across the court. Lay going down to dig it out. The set from Resendiz. Big swing down to the court. Nice dig in the back. Blocked in front. Connolly with that dig for the Panthers to try to keep it alive. And Hilltoppers with another chance to tie up. That is out. 7-5. McDonald on the far side, big swing, and it's just out of play. And the 8th point means we'll switch sides. The Toppers need a run here. Got to stop the bleeding fast. Can't let that call on the other end of the court moments ago go get into your heads. Just gonna let it play. Most importantly, you gotta stop Whitman-Hanson here. 8-5, you need the stop and you need a point back. That's a short serve. Resendiz tips it over. It'll be a tough play. They do get the set. Blocked in front by Mayette. Boy, she's had a great game defensively in front. And now she'll serve and try to get the Hilltoppers on a bit of a roll here. Offensively, they have not really found a rhythm since the 3rd set. That's going long. And it's 9-6. Berardinelli will serve, number 27 for the Panthers. Resendiz with the set to Carvalho, big swing. Feisch with the dive to keep it alive in the back. Durfee gets it back, they'll have to try to do it again. That one falling, another great dig. That one Connolly. Hilltoppers can't find open court. That's the problem. The defense has been tremendous for the Panthers. Double touch. Panthers have really buttoned up that defense. Again, going back to the 3rd set. After Durfee went up 2-1, Panthers defense has been very good. Resendiz with the serve. It's 9-7 Panthers. Lay playing it. Resendiz lofting it. McDonald with the swing. Big block in front again. Carvalho this time. 9-8. Can Durfee tie it up this time? Again, it's 1-15. It's a shortened 5th set. Rodinelli with the set. It's tipped. It's dug out in the back by Hanini. 3rd touch here from sent over by McDonald. Another set from Berardinelli. That one falling fast. Down to the court is Resendiz to keep it alive. And the same for the other side, Feisch. She's been on the court a lot. Digging left and right. Carvalho. Oh, it's still in play. Coming back, and now Lay will play it. Resendiz, oh, it's going to be a tough play right here. And it goes out. Nothing you could do there. 10-8. It has not been tied since it was 1-1. Hilltoppers have had a couple chances and they haven't been able to do it, much less take a lead. They have not led in this 5th set. That is sailing long. 10-9. And now McDonald will serve. Played by Beauregard. Oh, dugout. What a great dig in the back there from McDonald.
Work now, work!
Big set, going long, and we're tied at 10. Oh, they're calling a deflection. 11-9. Feisch with the serve. Lay will play it in the back. (12-9). Timeout for the Hilltoppers. Yep, timeout, Durfee. Crunch time for the Hilltoppers. Short timeout for the Hilltoppers. As Feisch will continue to serve. The Panthers with all the momentum. In addition, the Hilltoppers can't seem to buy a call right now either. A lot of tic-tac calls we've seen. Finally got one. I mean, for the most part, our officials have been actually very good tonight, but there's been a few tough calls that could have gone either way that have gone against Durfee. 12-10. And the Hilltoppers can't relinquish the ball here. Oh, what a dig! Hanini saving the day. Hanini with the point. Tremendous effort by her to save that point for the Hilltoppers. And it's 12-11. Carvalho will serve. No good. We are tied at 12 as Baradinelli slams the ball to the court in frustration for the Panthers. Oh, Emma Resendiz with the dig to keep it alive. Hanini there this time. Resendiz will set back to her. Big swing coming back, and it's out of play! Hilltoppers with their first lead of the fifth set. It's 13-12, and it couldn't have come at a better time as the Panthers go into the timeout. 4 straight points for the Hilltoppers. Really nice to see both sides with a good fan base. I said it earlier, but especially with the students here. We just don't always see that with volleyball, and I'm glad to see it. And both sides came out to support their respective teams. That's important. Carvalho will serve. It's 13-12. High serve that time, but it goes over no problem. Resendiz setting for Hanini again. She sends it over. Here's the third touch now. Resendiz floating it. Going for the corner. Tough play. It's still in play. What a great job by Feisch and the Panthers to keep it going. Mayette going to that far side again. Baradinelli with the set. Blocked in front. Carvalho there to save it. Hanini again into the net. 13 all. Really bad timing. Wasn't able to get a good swing on it. Into the net! And it's going to be match point for the Hilltoppers. 14-13. It's Reed who will serve and try to win the 5th set. Match point for Durfee. Baradinelli with the set. The big swing. Blocked. Hilltoppers win it in 5. 15-13. What a comeback in the 5th set for the Hilltoppers. After 2 years in a row, one and done, Durfee is moving on in the state tournament. And I'm going to tell you right now, one of the best matches we've seen in a while. We thought the New Bedford match was great because Durfee came back in that one, but they had the big lead in it. It wasn't back and forth. It was one they should have won early. This one, back and forth, all the way down to the wire. What a win for the Lady Hilltoppers. Tell you, they're going to have a tall task against Barnstable, but this is one heck of a big win in round 1 of the state tournament. Again, that game is scheduled for Saturday. It will be on the road. Barnstable is the host school. We do not have a time. So again, please check the Facebook page for us at Fred TV Sports. Like and follow us. We'll have all your tournament information as well as boys soccer, which it's coming out tomorrow. So we'll have soccer as well. So we'll let you know where Diamond Regional is playing in round 1. Unfortunately, the Durfee boys did not get in. They lost to Diamond yesterday, and that was the win that they needed to clinch a playoff spot in their final game of the year. So the Durfee boys did not make the cut, but Diamond boys soccer is in. We'll have that info for you on our Facebook page as well. Lady Hilltoppers moving on after a very exciting round 1 victory. 5 sets it goes. Feels great to win one, that's for sure. You can tell the expression on the Hilltoppers' faces. Says it all. A hard-fought victory here in round 1. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, to Fred TV. For Nick Dolan and Daniel Keating on camera, I'm Evan Massoud saying so long from the Luke Urban Fieldhouse.